All right, welcome to the Metrics Room. Excited for our first ever Metrics Room podcast. My name's Nick Hansen. I'm coming to you from corporate headquarters. We're excited for this. This is a place for real numbers, real leadership, real talk on every property. We're here to celebrate you, but also to talk about what we need to do to improve to actually be the very best property management investment type company in the world. And what do we do every single week? We need to follow up and have accountability to each other. So we'll basically revisit sometimes the whole month. Sometimes it will just be the week previous. So excited to be here with you today. Today I want to go over the recap from last month's wins. Last month we had West Oaks, and I want to shout out West Oaks and Angelica Prieto. She's been with us for about roughly 3 weeks. In about two and a half weeks, she took her property from about 76% occupancy to a total of 85+%. We talked to her and interviewed her recently. Just a tremendous talent. We're really grateful to have her. Today's topic is being involved versus being committed. And so we'll talk a little bit about that at the end and go over a thought of way you can kind of frame the way you think. Will Gara from Unreasonable Hospitality, he said this. He said, you must be able to name for yourself why your work matters. And if you think about that's why it's important, you need to understand for yourself what the purpose is in your work. Why does your work matter? Why does being a CM matter? Why does being a leasing agent matter? Leadership doesn't have boundaries. We all influence each other. So it's really important to understand is you can't live under a rock and not affect someone else's livelihood. We all are interconnected as a group, as a family here at Silverlands. So that's why I feel like our work matters, because I know that if I don't do my job and pull my weight, it will affect someone else. Okay, I want to break down the scoreboard. Want to go over the top 5 properties for occupancy. So we'll start with Ridgemar Townhomes with 97%, Windsor with 98%, Cedar Creek 99%, along with Sedona, and Hotel Wooten, Jimmy, good work, with 100% occupancy. I'm gonna go over the top 4 leasing agents from last week. Coming in tied at 4, we have Mari Rivera, Kristen Bunn, and Furcrest. Shout out to you, Kristen. Excited what you're doing there in Amarillo. And then we have Irma Rangel with 4 as well. So congrats to all 3 of you. And our top agent or CM in leasing this month and last week was Angelica Prieto. So excited for that with 5. Kind of some other things to kind of think through that are really important to understand is how does that correlate with how well they do? So a couple of things to look at is some of our agents do better at getting to the leads they receive same day. I want to shout out Suzette with a 22% in Coachlight East. We have Kalila at 22.2% in Pine Meadows. Good job. Then we have Mari at 34%, and Billy, you're at 31.4% in Countryside. And then our top agent person getting to these leads overall, the fastest same day is CC out of Big Valley. So good job, CC. I know you're running marketing stuff out there. Thanks for all you're doing. As far as our total appointments set, there is a correlation with top performers. So you have Jay Hughes out of Coachlight North, 75 appointments set. You have Kristen, once again, 86 appointments. There's correlation. Mari with 98, and then you have Angelica Prieto with 101, and then Suzette Loeffler with 247. Suzette was tied with Irma Rangel last month with 31 net RPS. And there's just a correlation between that work ethic of just how much you're getting in top of the funnel that's going to come out the bottom. I want to go over the Black Friday incentive. It was really cool to see a lot of people take home money, and it was really cool to see people work when they weren't necessarily thinking they were going to work. Thank you for your dedication. We ended just absolutely crushing the last couple of days, and it made a big difference on the month. So Mercedes Hernandez with $200. So we have Johanna Vallejo with 400, Irma Rangel with 400, Felicia Rhodes with 400. We had Mari Rivera with 400, Kalila Brown with 400, Jasmine Garcia with 400, Cece Ellis with 400, Becky Smith with 400, and Abby Herrera with 400. So good work. Coming in at 600, we have Suzette Loeffler with 600. And then I think she's the only one with 600. Coming in at 800, we have Donetta De Silva, Ricky Day, Joey Schumann, Billy Courtney, and Heather Millen. So congrats being at 800. And our top earner overall crushed it. 5 total RPS that last 3 days of the month. Angelica Prieto taking home $2,000. This money will be on your check on Friday. So congrats to all of the winners. So Sam and I want to really highlight who is doing a good job of getting 5-star reviews. In the last 2 weeks, Winter, Vines, Canali, First Colony, and Coach Light South, all with 5-star reviews on Google. So keep up the good work, keep sending out those QR codes, and it will help you to lease in the future and grow your markets. So one of the hell or high waters that we have is to call your leads. So every lead that you have, we should have 4 dials or 4 calls logged on that person every single day. What we're finding though, is we're reaching out by text a lot. So Sam is monitoring this in her forums and within Appfolio, and we're seeing that people will send an email. Sometimes that happens automatically through the system, but just a text, that's not doing we don't feel like that's doing the job. We need to make sure that we're calling and trying to do that very first, as well as you can send a text. The other initiative that we have for Hell or High Waters is we need to be walking every single property. So we need to go through and walk every property and every home within the property and know what our inventory looks like. The other Hell or High Water that we have for this week is to hire a cleaning company. The max that we want you to spend would be up to 200, but hopefully you'll spend a lot less. But your initiative as a community manager or as a leasing agent is to make sure that company is hired and ready to rock and roll. Lots of you probably already have them, but just make sure they fall within that cost. The initiative through December 31st is clean and smell good, or so fresh and so clean, like the song. So let's make sure we really focus in the next little bit, get that company to clean, start cleaning all your stuff. If you need multiple, because you just have 200 of these, that's fine. Go get it done. Get them in their cleaning units, as many as possible. Ideas, we're trying to get as many, if not every single 100% of our units fresh and clean by December 31st. So I want to give a winning play of the month for a team that did really well. Billy Courtney and Tanya and Amber in Countryside. I want to shout out, we were slow. Tanya had hired Amber. Amber is just a rock star. And then we brought in Billy to help out. And that team together just slammed. They ended with positive 9 net RPS on the month, just dominating. So just wanted to shout out that team. Thank you so much for what you guys do. At the end of every show, we want to end with a motivational thought. I'm going to give you a little riddle. What is the difference between the chicken and the pig at breakfast? Sam, what do you think the difference is between the pig and the chicken at breakfast?
What?
No idea? Yeah. So it's kind of an interesting thing. What is the difference between the pig and chicken at breakfast? The answer is the chicken was involved, but the pig was fully committed. Meaning the chicken gave an egg, the pig had to give its life. It was fully committed. Are you involved at Silverland or are you fully committed? And I'll tell you, your peers can tell if you're just being involved or if you're truly committed. It comes out in the way you act, the way you talk, the way the speed in which you get things done and execute. But one of the first signs of someone is committed is they will ask for assistance. Someone that's really truly committed will ask for help because they're more interested in getting the results necessary to be successful than they are in looking bad. So if you're struggling, or you just have so much on your plate, or you are struggling with understanding a concept or closing a deal or getting enough leads for yourself to be successful, please reach out. Be committed. One thing to understand about commitment is this: commitment is relentless. A true professional doesn't quit until the job is done. True commitment alters your behavior and our actions. I want to be about this, doing this job at the very best top level and be the very best in the industry and in the world at what we do. We appreciate you. Thank you for everything. Let's be committed, not involved, and let's go have a huge week. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later.